Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday morning. Welcome to Serendipitous. Whoop, whoop. So this morning we've got 2 fabric collections to talk about. I really could probably talk about 4 new ones in the shop, but we're only going to do 2 this morning. But real quick, before we dive into those, I want to remind everybody that this week is the airing of the Quilts in Christmasville in downtown Rock Hill. So let me just flip the camera. Let's look at the flyer real quick. So once again, airing of the Quilts is this weekend. That is Friday and Saturday, December 6th and 7th. Open to the public from 10 to 2 on both of those days. It is at the location of the Episcopal Church of Our Savior on Caldwell Street. Now, for those of you that would like to have one of your quilts on display, you can go to our website, download this form, or pop in the shop. We've got some printed up if you don't have a printer at home. But drop-off is Thursday, December the 5th at 2 o'clock at the church, not here at the shop. It is at the church from 2 to 4:30. So I will be there, and a couple other ladies will be there to help receive these quilts. We'll get them all prettied up and ready for showtime at 10 a.m. on Friday. And then don't forget, you will be coming back to the church, for pickup on Saturday, December the 7th. It's got on the form 2 to 3:30, but it'll actually probably be about 2:15 before we are ready for you guys to start grabbing those quilts, because there is some checks and balances we have to do to bring them in and to get them ready to go back home with you guys. So that is this week. I can't believe we're already in December. But let's talk about this yummy, yummy collection called Chirp. It is a Moda collection. I absolutely love it. And it is so fun. We're going to start off here. These are some slate grays. It is showing up a little bit lighter on camera than it is in person, but you've got this really nice little toss bird motif. You're going to be seeing this little guy throughout. Once again, it is called Chirp for a reason. So I love this slate gray. We come in, this is slate gray, and it has some of the other colors just dropped in different places. Just a really cute print. You're going to see this orange or rust color. These are all muted color in this collection. Great for this time of year. Absolutely love it. Once again, that's showing up a little bit light. Let me see. Yeah, that's a little more true to form right there. A little bit of foliage. Of course, you guys know I love strawberries, so look at that. Just a little sketch of strawberries with some color. Absolutely love it. That deeper orange rust color is coming in these 2 coordinates here. Just a little bit of organized dotty dots. And then, of course, the same print you've seen on the gray, you are seeing it now on the birds. And that is pretty true to color on that with that paper laying on there. Now, in this collection also, let me roll those up. You also have these really nice creams, almost taupe color, if you will. There is the birds and all of the colors out of the collection. You've also got your bees and your dragonflies in there. So cute. There is a print fabric with words. You all know I love words. So just some little fun words that goes with the collection. And like I said, Chirp. So cute. I think this fabric collection would make really good baby toddler quilts as well. We know that those mothers and fathers right now are enjoying the more modern type colors for baby quilts instead of the pastels, so I think this would be yummy. I love a good stripe in a collection. This is perfect for some binding. You'll see this later in a different color. And then here we're back with our strawberries on that cream background. And this is the first time you're seeing this print. This is just the butterflies, the dragonflies, and the bees. So cute. Absolutely love it. And then here you have, once again, all the colors on the cream background. And you can't really see it, but it looks like that little 24/7 linen basics collection we had in the background. So it's not a solid background with these cornflowers or drop daisies. I'm not sure the appropriate term. I know you guys probably do. Let's move over into the blues of this collection. So we've seen the slate grays, we've seen the orange and the rust colors, and the light beige. Here we have the darker blue. There is the stripe print that we've already seen. Also the word print, we're just seeing it literally in the dark blue background. Kind of navy for sure. Once again, these are all muted colors. That lovely print that we've seen with the bees, the butterflies, the dragonflies, love it. Now we come into the medium tone blue. And here, those are those organized dotty dots that I was talking about earlier. And then last but not least in this collection, we've got 4 of the light blues. There you go. That's a little more true in color. The little patch swatches that I was talking about before, just showing a little bit of drop in color. Other than that, it is the light blue with the medium blue on that. You've got all of your little chirp chirp birds. And then again, we've got our fun flying friends. Let me put that. Yeah, that's a little more true to color there. So cute. I mean, look how adorable those guys are. Good morning, Miss Jean. I hope you're doing well. It looks like Steve also put a link to the collection of Chirp in the comments for you guys that do not live local that would like to partake of this yumminess. And then this is the last print, which is what we started with. We just started in the slate gray version, and this is the light blue of that. Now, if you guys love the yumminess of the muted in this collection, the next collection we're going to see is called Among Dragonfly Wings. And there is nothing muted about the colors in this collection. Let's start with this panel. I mean, to tell you, look at it. Look at those yummy colors. Good morning, Mr. Scott. I hope you are well. So, Scott is actually at home. I was giggling this morning. I said he's probably glad to just be home and not traveling so much. Good morning, Miss Joe. She says the Chirp fabric is a must-have. I agree. I'm in love with it for sure. So here, this is by Vintertex. This is on Dragonfly Wings. Absolutely yummy. So the panel is a 24-inch width of fabric. So you get 6 of these square blocks, if you will. And I meant to grab before I jumped on camera, and actually I think I'll walk. I'll make you walk with me and go grab it. So you guys know at Market Fabric Cafe, the queens of the 3-yard quilts, hold on, I'm stretching. They did all of these patterns with how to use panels. And hold on. Okay, I'm grabbing 2 of them. So I meant to grab these before I went on camera. So as soon as this collection come in, those patterns jumped in my head. And of course, this weekend I had to jump right on top of it, and I'm making one so you guys can see. It's not done yet, but it's almost there. I made a boo-boo cut yesterday. So I have to wait till tonight or this coming weekend. I had to get more fabric. So hold on one second. Let me flip the camera back. So this is the one I'm making. So this one is called the Marquee, and it is perfect for 10-inch panel blocks. And so as soon as I seen this, that's what I thought of. This actually, you will cut it to 10.5, and it literally will cut just a little bit outside of that speckle splash, if you will, of color. So this one is perfect. Now, they also had, hold on, they had Gatsby. And this one, it required an 8-inch panel block. So I measured this one. You could cut it and cut the splash of color on the outside out. And this would work for this pattern as well on the 8-inch. So there's 2 different options with this panel. And I've already got all my stars made and everything for this one. It's so yummy. And yes, Miss Joe, I'm with you. I love the jewel tones. So let's keep looking at this collection. So starting out in this collection, you got a few coordinates that has the colors to the back and then just a little splash. And those you cannot see on camera, but all of that is pearlized. So it's not metallic. It just has a little bit of pearlization, and it's so yummy. So you have it in the purples, the bold in your blast off blue, I guess you would call it. And then this lovely white background with all of the speckle colors. One of my favorites. Good morning, Miss Jean. I hope you're doing well. And then in the navy blue, which I know that's probably showing more black in your world. Let me see. There you go. Navy blue background with all the specks of color. So, so yummy. Love it. And then, of course, in that aqua turquoisey color with all the splotches of pop of color. Now let's move over to some of our focus prints on this. Here is all the dragonflies. They're being tossed to and fro. You can see the purples, the aquas, I call it the acid greens coming out of that. Absolutely love it. Miss Jean says, oh, those are nice. I agree with you, Miss Jean. So in this collection, not only do you see the dragonflies, but you see these fun, I don't even know what you call them, but motifs in the back. It almost looks like that dot art or diamond art. I'm not sure what it's called. But anyway, it's so cute in the back. All different ones. So yummy. So this one here, like I said, has a combination of the design motif and the dragonflies. You're going to come over to the purple. There you go. It's really rich. It's even showing up a little bit lighter on my camera than it is in person. Here you have just the motifs. No dragonflies on this. If you want to skip your little flying friends, you can and go right here. You've got it with that deep, rich blue. There you go. That's a little more true. Once again, no dragonflies. And then you have it in those deep greens, almost like a sea foam green. So yummy. So you've got 3 here that is no dragonflies. Then you come over here to the motifs, but in the back, if you notice, just like we had, let me go back, how that color modeled throughout the back side of those dragonflies. Here you have the crackled version of the colors coming through. Now, there is a 108 with this collection, and the 108 is just the crackle. None of this motif, it is just the crackle. I don't have it up here to show you, but it is amazing. So let's finish out this collection. There's a couple more with dragonflies and then just some good coordinates. Here you've got the dragonflies on the background of the white with the lavender, and that mimics the wings in the background. If you want to go no dragonflies, but you want the lavender, you've got it right here. So that's 2 different prints, as you can see, one with the dragonflies on top, one without. You come in with that light blue, once again, no dragonflies. You've got the gray background, white gray background, I should say, dragonflies on top, but then you've got it with no dragonflies. So I think they did really well for those that love the colors, but maybe are not into dragonflies, you can still do the collection and just omit those and still have great pieces to work with. Here we've got 4 different colors in this print. This is once again that crackle in the back with just a little bit of that pearlization flex on top. You've got it in the blue. That is showing up real light on mine. It is much darker in person. So you've got it in the blue. You've got it in that plumish purple color. And then I'm going to say turquoise on that. I'm probably wrong. And then, of course, black with the pearlization. So, once again, guys, absolutely yummy. Definitely jewel tones, as Joe had mentioned. So fun. This one is called On Dragonfly Wings. It does have the panel. And it is much different than Chirp. Like I said, Chirp is a little bit fallish looking colors and definitely muted, but just as yummy. Just depending on what room you're putting it with or who you're making the quilt for. And that is the glory of quilt and fabrics. There's something for everyone, guys. We appreciate you so much. Hope to see you at airing of the quilts. Hopefully you are having a quilt on display. But guys, for now, that's it. It's Lisa Baker here at Serendipitous, where unexpected happiness is truly found in every stitch. Be blessed, guys. Have a good day. Says slow connection. It won't let me disconnect. Oh, here we go.